The purpose of this event is to understand the importance of legal audits. As you may be aware, legal audits provide a good opportunity for companies and associations to prevent unexpected liability by addressing and resolving problematic issues before they escalate.
The breakfast was quite helpful. In fact, when I saw the invite, I was like, this is something that has never happened, and it's something that I was really interested in, looking forward to come and hear what you had to say. I think my expectations were met in terms of what GVA was coming to educate us on in terms of legal compliance.
The training today on legal audit and compliance has been quite helpful, and I've gained knowledge. I came here looking for knowledge, and that, I must confess, is what I got.
Yes, actually it's very impressive, and especially as a foreign investor, when you enter a new market, you don't know much actually about the country. But of course, for us, we want to operate the company legally according to the law requirement. So actually this kind of session helps us a lot.
I must say it was quite informative. It's the first litigation audit major session that we've attended, and I think it will add a lot of value to not only my business but also to members of the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce, especially in the SME segment.
So legal audit is like a legal health check of a company or a business. Basically trying to look at your documentation, your procedures, and your operations.
First of all, we have a lack of knowledge on the part of some institutions. They don't really know that they need to do it, or they don't appreciate the importance of the audit. Many of them think that it is just about complying with the performance contract regulation. But a good number of them, and with the time, they're actually learning to appreciate that legal audit is supposed to help the organization to improve its processes, to improve efficiency.
The need to have this event, I felt like there's no sensitization in the market. People don't know that the legal audits, there's something called legal audit. They also don't know how it's supposed to be done. They don't know why it's supposed to be done. So there's a need to educate the key players in the market, as well as everyone in general. If you're running a business, even if it's a sole proprietorship, and the fact that nowadays even the Company Act recognizes one person as a director in a company and a shareholder in a company, it means that every particular person who has potential of running a business is supposed to be sensitized about the subject of legal audit.
Legal audit is like a new thing in the market nowadays. We've just heard about it recently, and somebody just recommended that we have done it before, but without knowledge of its importance.
Since legal audit is a new phenomenon, we are willing to come in and help you bring out the terms of reference as a discussion on the first preliminary meeting to be able to understand what areas need to be audited in your organization and what steps you need to take.
So one of the challenges that people are facing is awareness, and also as a firm that would be interested to do a legal audit, there's also a challenge of knowledge. What am I looking for? Who should audit? Who should come and do this audit?
As the term suggests, legal leads you to an advocate. I've heard ridiculous stories of people saying that legal audits were being conducted by normal auditors, but then again, if you're not conversant with the laws in the area, you're not conversant with the precedent that is being set by the day, because like we learned earlier, there are some laws that may be in the book but have been declared unconstitutional in court. So what then will a person who's not an advocate be coming to say in that organization, because they'll probably be going by the book. An advocate also well versed with the legal procedures and how they go. And they're also accredited. So what you're looking at in the task force is accreditation of persons who are supposed to conduct audit, but generally it's supposed to be conducted by advocates, since they've undergone rigorous training and they know what to look out for, where, when, and how. Well, with GVA you get the best. Why? Because one, myself as a legal auditor, I have conducted legal audits, or rather spearheaded as well, different legal audits in a broad and wide spectrum of sectors. This includes the banking sector. We've done legal audits in other audit firms as well, which definitely gives us mileage, because then we are able to benchmark our audits vis-a-vis other audits as well. We have also done audits on real estates, SMEs, companies that want to have an international presence. We've also done audits for them. And the good news is that myself have also done audit for the Law Society of Kenya and engaged in different audits as engaged by the Law Society of Kenya. I'm part of a task force that is coming up with the laws that will regulate legal audits in Kenya. So as GVA, we come into your company, we check all that, and we have expertise. We're a one-stop shop. We have so many departments. They are able to deal with each and every area or each and every department or each and every probably term of reference you give for the legal audit instruction.
I would like to thank the whole GVA team whose close-knit working relationship and support have enabled this meeting to happen. We beseech you all to take up the preventive measures that have been addressed today to address the legal loopholes and possible challenges in the operations of your business. You're better safe than sorry.